Jackie and me.
Oh, tell him, young ladies, go and tell him for me, he can marry the mermaid that lives in the sea.
But his ship, it had needed a captain one day.
Oh, the young ladies, go and kiss him goodbye.
He took charge of the rigging and soon sailed away.
Oh, tell him, young ladies, go and tell him for me, he can marry the mermaid that lives in the sea.
When 3 years had passed and his ship had returned,
oh, the young ladies, go and kiss him goodbye.
I went down to the sea for the man I had earned.
Oh, tell him, young ladies, go and tell him for me, he can marry the mermaid that lives in the sea.
But my Jack was not there when I went to sea.
Oh, the young ladies, go and kiss him goodbye.
And this is the tale the Karoo told to me.
Oh, tell him, young ladies, go and tell him for me, he can marry the mermaid that lives in the sea.
It was almost 8 bells and Jack had the watch. He was spinning and scaling the fish he had caught. When out of the sea there rose such a tune as he had not heard by the light of the moon. He looked all to the waters and what saw he there? But a beautiful maiden with gold in her hair. She had gowns made of seaweed and a crown on her head. As he stared at the mermaid, she quietly said, I have followed your ship for many miles. One day the sea reflected your smile, and I'll give you my kingdom eternally if you'll marry this mermaid that lives in the sea. Well, Jack was in love with the beautiful girl, and he jumped on the side to the watery swirl. She then took his arm and she led him away, and we searched all those waters till dawn the next day. We told the bell loud, we told the bell long, and the looks on our faces were saddened and drawn. When out of the sea Jackie rose like a king, and this is the message he begged us to bring.
I have long loved the lady who lives on the land, but my life with the mermaid is ever so grand. Won't you go to my lady and ask her for me? May I marry this